Hello, Matt. Welcome back. Sorry last week's video went so long. We're going to go through it faster this time. I promise. Anyway, today we're going to answer a question of what is a chord? You've been playing chords for a long time. We're going to talk about what they actually are. But before we do that, I'd like to show you a new way to organize your thoughts about notes. Okay, the only thing I'm going to do differently here than we've done in the past is I'm going to organize the notes in a ring, in a circle, okay? There are 12 notes and in an octave, and by the time you go up, up, up until you get to an octave, you wind up back at that first note. So should make some intuitive sense. We're playing on guitar, and the guitar's lowest note is an E, so that's where we'll start, but we can start really anywhere we want. So E, what comes after E? It's F, then F sharp, then G sharp, then A sharp, but I'm going to actually call this one B flat for reasons I'm not really going to explain. You could call it an A sharp. I did say that in certain contexts you'd always find yourself calling it either sharps or flats. However, the B flat is the most common flat you've got, just like F is the most common sharp you've got. So because we will more often be playing a B flat than we will an A sharp, I'm just going to leave that as B flat. All right? B. After B comes a C, then a C sharp, then a D. Could name this one E flat, but I'm just going to go ahead and name it D sharp for no particular reason. Okay, those are our notes. Those are the 12 notes. To go higher in pitch, you go to the you go clockwise. To go lower in pitch, you go counterclockwise. Okay? Now we're going to talk about what is a chord. You know all the names of the notes on the fretboard, or you can figure them out. So let's go ahead and play a chord that you've played before and figure out all the notes. Right, for this exercise, we're going to start with, we could start with any chord that you want, but I think I would like to start with a G major chord. Here's how I play it. There's a couple variations where you play this third fret on the B string, or you just play an open B string, but I'm going to play it like this. All right, now what are those notes? Third fret, E, that's going to be E, F, F sharp, G, that's a G. Then on the A string, A sharp, B. So that's a G and a B. Then an open D, so that's a D. Open G, so that's a G. Third fret on the B string, B, C, C sharp, D. So that's a D. Then third fret on the E open on the first string is E, F, F sharp, G. So that's a G. G, B, D, G, D, G. Let's write that down. Okay, so what did I say? I said G major is G, B, D, G, D, G. All right? Also, you notice that I said at the beginning you didn't have to play that third fret on the B string. You could play an open B. So that could have been a B. Either way, though, there's only 3 notes. You see that? G, a B, and a D. Then there's another G, another D, and another G. There's 3 Gs, 2 Ds, 1 B. Interesting. Let's do another one. All right, let's do A major. A major is played like this. All right, so I'm playing an open E, open A. That's second fret on the D. So D, E sharp. That's E. Second fret on the G. G, G sharp, A. Second fret on the B. B, C, C sharp. And then an open E. So once again, E, A, C sharp, E. Okay, A major is going to be E, A, E, A, C sharp, E. Again, you'll see there are 3 notes in the chord, and they repeat. There are 3 E's, 2 A's, and 1 C sharp. Let's do 2 more chords. First, I'm going to do a C major chord. That's going to be 3rd fret. That's G, 3rd fret. That's a C, 2nd fret, E, open string, G, 1st fret, C, open, E, G, C, E, G, C, E. Interesting. Okay. C major. G, C, E, G, C, E. This time we've got, this is a C. This is not a G. G, C, E, G, C, E. 2 G's, 2 C's, and 2 E's. Every chord we've done so far has been major. Let's do a minor. A minor. Since we've already done the A major, we'll be able to compare A major to A minor. That'll be interesting. A minor is played this way. I'm playing open E, open A. 2nd fret on the D is going to be D, D sharp, E. 2nd fret on the G is going to be G, G sharp, A. 1st fret on the B string is going to be C. And open E. E, A, C, E. Okay, reshooting this video because I had a difficulty, but we just did A minor. So A minor is E, A, C, and E. All right, let's write down over here the notes that were in each chord. This G major, G, B, and D. G, B, and D. A major, those have got A's, C sharp, and E. All right, C major, C, E, and G. A minor, A, C, and E. All right, now let's talk about how many frets are there between these notes. In a G major, you've got the note of G, you've got the note of B, and you've got the note of D. So from G, you go up 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 frets to get to the B. Then from the B to the D, you go up 1, 2, 3. So that's 3. Okay? How about A major? You start at the A, what do you got? You've got, let's do a different color. For A major, you've got A, then you go up to a C sharp here, and then you get to an E. That's a jump of 1, 2, 3, 4 frets, followed by a jump of 1, 2, 3 frets. 4 fret jump, 3 fret jump. All right, what's next? C major. If you're starting on C, you go from C to E and then G. So C, E, and G. That's a jump of 1, 2, 3, 4 frets, and a jump of 1, 2, 3 frets. Okay? A minor. This is the only minor chord that we've done. So, what's in A, C, and E? Well, yeah, new color. A, C, and E. Okay, so that's a jump of 1, 2, 3 frets and 1, 2, 3, 4 frets. So the only difference between the A minor and the A major was that the C sharp flattened to a C natural, and when you did that, you changed the ratios. So instead of going up 4 frets and then up 3 frets, you go up 3 frets and then up 4 frets. Another thing to note is that on any of these chords, if you keep going, you'll go eventually back to the root note again. This is the G, this will go back to an A, this will go back to a C, and this will go back to an A. All right, so what's this jump from the D to the G? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about from the E to the A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the G to the C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from the E to the A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Major and minor, that last jump is always 5 frets. Okay, one more thing to say about chords, especially these major and minor chords that we've been talking about. You can make any major and any minor chord that you want on the fretboard now that you know the note names of all the strings, all the frets on the 6th string. Okay? Here's how you do it. You know how to make an E chord. You also know how to bar an E chord 1 fret up. Right? And an E chord starts with an open E on top. But then you bar it on the 1st fret, and that 1st fret on the top, that note is F. This note is E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, all that. Then you also know that if you bar on that fret, you just take that last string, that 6th string, figure out that note, and it's that chord. This is F. This is F sharp. G. G sharp. A. A sharp. B. C. C sharp. D. D sharp. And this is an E again. Getting pretty hard. Don't believe me? I just said that this was a D chord. Play a D chord the way you usually do. It agrees. Okay? I like the sound of this one better. I wouldn't go out of my way to play this one, but you can play every major chord that way. You can also play every minor chord that way. You know how to do an E minor like that. You can bar on the 1st fret, and that's an F minor. F sharp minor, G minor, G sharp minor, and so on. Okay? Because that you don't need chord charts necessarily. It's nice to have chord charts because the nice sounding chords have open strings in them. They're down here. But you don't need them. You can play any chord that any major chord, any minor chord by taking that E chord, translating it on the top string. Also, for homework, you can do that with the A string also. A, down here, this is how you make an A chord. And you know that B flat note is right here. Well, if you bar an A on 1 fret, that's a B flat chord. Okay? B flat minor. And of course, this is B minor, but you already knew that. Okay? Just think about that a little bit. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll talk to you again soon.